Today, I'm going to share with you our homeschool room. So this is like a homeschool room tour. But here's the thing. We've actually grown into this room, so this is not brand new. But this is actually a good thing because I'm going to walk you through why things are strategically placed where they are, why I bought things strategically, and actually how we've kind of grown into it and what I'm kind of looking to do in the future with this room. I am a former public and private school teacher. I taught in the school system for 10 years, and then I have now been homeschooling for 13 years. I do have 2 teenagers, so that's important to note, but I also have an 8-year-old that's actually sitting back there because, you know, it's the middle of the day and this room will get utilized. And I also have an 11-year-old. So let me just walk you through this. This is actually right by our entryway. So actually the first thing people see when they walk in our house is our schoolroom. So when you look, you're gonna see a board, and that board has come in handy so much in the past, but not so much anymore because I do have teenagers and we don't do a lot of sit around, look at the board group kind of studies as much anymore. Before, when we did like all about spelling or when we did like timelines, we would utilize it a lot. But now what's kind of happened to it, and I'll kind of show you a little bit, it just has a bunch of Bible verses on here. And my husband, this is my husband's handwriting. Ethan, why are there Bible verses up here?
Dad makes us memorizing them.
That's why they're there. And I will admit, my daughter sometimes does write down here, which is actually really, really good for that horizontal, up and down, vertical. It's just really good for them. I do over here, this is funny, and it is a list of the school rules, and not just school rules, it's household rules. I made 5. I posted it because we were really struggling to keep these rules. And so I put them up here because, you know, the video games, the phones are a real thing when you have teenagers. You can't just like take it all away because, you know, we have a world that's very social online, and they like to talk to their friends. There's 5 of them. That is the typical number that was always used and suggested to be used in the classroom because more than 5 becomes a little bit overwhelming, so we kept it there. I have our world globe atlas stuff sitting over here for reference, and this is Naomi's markers, which actually these I will move over here, is Naomi, my youngest daughter's little cubby, so to speak, which she's over here right now reading books and utilizing it.
Hi!
Yeah. It is in the middle of the day. It's very sunny in here. I usually do videos in this area at night, but we're in the middle of the day. And as you know, I don't like having drinks in the classroom, but apparently we have it today. I will tell you right now, I like to have everything out for her to grab, whether it's books, whether it's her toys back there. I have these little containers. They're not really little. They're containers though. We have made a bunch of these containers right here, and they're all pretty much themed to different topics, different things that we're working on. This one specifically is a bunch of her leftover books from her So Happy to Learn. We'll pull this out every once in a while and we'll do some of these books. Here's another one of the boxes. This is the one these are her readers that I pull out and we read through. And I know which one she likes. We also have some of these cards. I have a bunch of videos where I talk about how I homeschool her, but they are all here. So if she wants to pull them out and use them, she can. I love these boxes. I will stick a link to these boxes. Also, those of you that have the PEP Step Up for Student Scholarship, totally covered. Same with this shelf. Here, there's 2 shelves. I actually bought these off of my scholarship for those of you that use the scholarship. In the back, I do have some games back there, but here's the thing, and I'm gonna show you. This is the homeschool room, and I have it out for her, but there is a closet. So here's the room, and then here's the closet. And the closet is fairly clean, I would say, but yeah, she loves this closet. We have games, we have more games, we have paper for the older kids that they can come and grab, plus these are all my answer keys. I should probably move them somewhere else. These are books that I've bought that we've read, and yeah, there's a game you want to play?
Yes.
We literally go through at least 2 of these games a day.
Mommy, I'm
What?
14.
Okay.
What's him?
You want to tell them your favorite number is 14?
Yeah, 14.
There's more games down here as well. It's just, she knows she could walk in here. She tells me what she wants to play and then we play it. So let's come back into this room. You may have noticed I do have a desk here with a chair and a laptop. Okay, so here's the thing. They all have their computers in this room. Whether they're typing, they're working online, they're doing online classes, they're gaming. My son is behind me. What are you doing? He's
3D printing stuff.
He's 3D printing stuff right now. Okay, he's got his headphones on. He's probably listening. What are you listening to?
Nothing.
He just doesn't want to hear me talk. Strategically, I have these laptops and computer setups in this room because I don't want them in their personal rooms. I want to make sure that they're out in the open and everything is transparent and they know that I can walk in at any moment and see what they're doing. And it's just one way that I have strategically placed things in here preventatively. I just to keep an eye on things. But this is where they have their setups. So my older son is in Jamaica right now, and you can see he's here. There are drawers down here. Actually, I'm going to show you a little bit about this area. Yes, we have these lights under the cabinets. One fell. I got to fix it. Haven't done that yet. It is what it is. It's life. Okay, so up in these upper cabinets, each of the kids have one. And by the way, we got these from IKEA. And they're great. Somebody told me that if they're white, you could just wipe them down. I clean them with the magic eraser. That's how I've done it. I've also learned not to put tape on these IKEA cabinets because this happens. We've tried it, learned a lesson, not doing it again. Anyway, so each of these cabinets, I haven't looked into them. I'm like actually gonna see what you're gonna see. But okay, see, it's summer and there's not many books there right now. There's some. They're in charge of it. They get to keep it. They get to put it together. They put their school books in there. Actually, this son likes to actually do his book work in his room, which I'm gonna talk about that later. The second cabinet is where my daughter keeps her stuff. Okay, and then I won't show them yours, but this is his right here. And then Naomi has the last one. And then this is stuff that I have for her that we haven't done yet, or that I just don't want her to have access to. I know it's fun, sweetie. Down here, Hannah likes to organize that. Okay, these tables are IKEA. We've had them for 5 years. And we let me just give you kind of a visual. We've makeshifted them and like unscrewed things. And you know, the reality is that kids play hard and they use pencils and markers and things get destroyed. But we've been able to really just keep these tables in working condition. They were very affordable. I love this. Your 3D printer shows your bedroom. He has a 3D printer in his bedroom.
It shows the 3D printer, not the bedroom.
Well, it shows the 3D printer, not the bedroom, yeah.
No, it's not really good quality.
This is a really cool thing that he does.
Because I'm trying to print the first layer, not the whole thing.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, mine. Done.
She wants to show you the room again.
Hello.
At one point, I did have a swing hanging from here, and it was great. Naomi loved it, but then we had guests over, and then we gotta fix this. I don't know why I'm even bothering to show you this. Maybe because it's the reality of things. It was a great idea, great swing. It's easy, right? Yeah, it's just reality, the reality of having kids and a schoolroom, but we loved that swing. She used it all the time. So I will admit we do schoolwork here a lot. This is our countertop, and that's where me and Naomi like to do school. We like to sit here at the countertop and just do school here. Mind you, the dishes have to be cleaned or she gets distracted. And it's nice because I can once again have my coffee as I sit and do school with my daughter and play games, right?
Hello.
This is her favorite place. Well, to do school. It's not her favorite place, like, period. I mean, she likes to do... What is your favorite place? A remote. We found the remote. That's her favorite thing right now. All right, let me show you my son's work area. He does rotate from his room Sometimes he'll do it out here, but he will do anything that's computer based, obviously, in that room. It's actually very clean. I'm very proud of him. But this is where this is his desk in his room where he does his bookwork and such. And it's clean. It's like it's really clean. And so he has all of his stuff just sitting right here. I'm actually I didn't clean this, guys. I didn't clean this before the video. I've been working really hard with my kids when it comes to cleaning. I feel like that is such an important skill that we forget to teach them when we get wrapped up in the whole educational thing. Even with Naomi and her little nook, I call it nook, where the shelves are that it showed you earlier, teaching her how to take things out and put them back and that kind of stuff. But yeah, this is his little area where he does his school. Oh, and by the way, this is why he's in Jamaica. He brought a VBS, and this is the VBS theme. It was a Answers in Genesis VBS, and that's him, and that's his partner, and that's what they're doing. I'm so proud of him. Okay, this is our dining room table. I don't know why I'm showing you this, but mostly because school does happen here too. And as you can see this morning, this is what she was doing, and she's got a thing that she wiped it down with and a marker, which I should probably put the cap on. And we also have these she considers to be her alpha blocks. Yep, you're gonna bring that out?
Yes.
Okay, we got a new toy. Show them. Yeah, that's words. She'll be doing words. All right, let me show you one more place that has also become a homeschool thing. That's the 3D printer that we were showing you downstairs. I was also totally gonna show you my daughter's room, but I decided not to because it was kind of messy. She sometimes will sit in her room and do her work because, you know, there's something about teens that like to be alone. And I think it's totally cool that you can do work in different places around your house when you homeschool. You can move around, change the environment and stuff. But I think the biggest takeaway is that building a homeschool room that your family can grow into is really a great idea, especially, you know, having all the computers and all the electronics together in one room where they can all be monitored. I think that's the best idea I've ever had. Electronics is a real thing, and it's hard. It's really hard because everything is so computer based nowadays, not just the communication with their friends, but like, as you saw, my son's doing 3D printing. My son takes a Spanish class online. He watches videos online, and you know, I want to make sure that that's actually what they're doing. So yeah, this pretty much covers this video, and I will go ahead and I will stick some links over here with the older homeschool room tours. I have one in our old house that I share, and then this one, the one that you just saw a couple years ago, so you could see kind of the transitions if you wanted to. So, oh, I'll also put the gaming one as well. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.